someone or the other from either class, right? Either whether it's nails, hair, or makeup. It's so nice to see everybody. Today is such a big day, right? You're starting something new, you're starting a new journey, y'all are, professionally trained, you'll have gone through an entire course, which is actually a lot of hard work. So you should be proud of yourself, right? You guys should be very, very happy that you are starting a career in this industry, because our job is very, very, fulfilling and makes you feel very good about yourself. Because not only can we make ourselves feel beautiful and good, but we can also make other people feel beautiful and confident about themselves, right? So because our job is to enhance beauty, right? Whether it's on someone's fingers or someone's hair or someone's face, we can enhance their beauty, make them feel good about themselves, make them feel confident. And that's a great feeling, right? So you should be very, very proud of yourself that you have a job and you have a career and you're starting something like this. Okay. You guys have to remember that hard work is the only thing that will take you places, right? You have to really, really put your mind to something. When you put your mind to something, you can work towards it. Okay. It does not matter what time it is, what day it is, how old you are. It does not matter. Okay. As long as you're putting in the effort, you're ready to learn something new, you are willing to learn something new, work with different people, network with different people, that's what will grow your business. Okay. Another thing I just want to tell you is, when you are in this beauty industry, it might feel that like everything is a competition, right? Like somebody else is doing better than you, somebody else is doing something different, social media, Facebook, Instagram. You might feel like, I'm not doing good enough, or if I don't have this product, I can't do the makeup, or if I, because I don't have so many followers, I'm not doing good enough. Remember that Instagram, social media, and reality are two different things. Okay. Be able to separate the two. Okay. So what you see on social media all the time does not mean it looks exactly like that in reality. Okay. Know that, because you as a professional should not be demotivated by seeing something so perfect, and when you try to create, it's not as perfect as it looks in the picture. Okay. You might feel demotivated by people, you might feel like there's so much of competition, but you should focus on competing with yourself. If you cannot do eyeliner properly today, in a few days you should be able to ace the eyeliner, because you are competing with yourself to get better. Okay. Don't focus on competing with somebody else. You will lose track of your goal. Focus on yourself, right? Focus on your skill, because knowledge, skill, experience, your practice is most important when dealing with clients. Okay. So if you don't have that everyday practice, if you don't have those skills being developed and getting advanced as times also change, then your business might grow slowly, right? Because every time there's a new trend, there's a new type of look, your client will come and say, do you know how to do this? You should be able to do it, right? So practice, keep up with the trends, keep working hard, and you will definitely do very, very well. So I wish you guys all the best. I'm so proud of all of y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being such good students in all my classes. I hope that you enjoy your work. Of course, doing more of what you love, that's the goal here. Okay. And while doing what you love, you also make a lot of money. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a really good rest of the session. I know they have a lot of good things in store for you. And you will see me definitely in another session, because y'all are always going to be members.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Kate, for that. Okay, there is a lot of love in the chat box for you, Kate.
Thank you.
Awesome. Great. So let's move on to our next segment for today, which is, who's going to guess? What is our next segment for today? Let me know. Come on. Okay, so no guesses, no worries. So now it is time to facilitate this honor, and to do that, we have our very, very special chief guest on the call with us today. I think all of you have already guessed her name, right? So to facilitate this honor, let me call upon Reshu, who is on the call with us. Okay, for the ones who don't know Reshu yet, she is a Dubai-based celebrity MUA and has worked with distinguished Bollywood actresses like Kalki, Elena De Cruz, Divya Kumar, Jacqueline Fernandez, Urvashi Rotela, and so many more. She's trained from various big makeup institutes like the London Makeup School and Makeup Forever. So, everyone, members, please help me welcome Reshu on the call with us. How is the excitement? Should I get it on the call? Yes, no, maybe. Let me know. Yes? Awesome. Reshu, over to you.
Hi everyone, how are you all doing? Hello, I can see so many of you. First of all, such a pleasure to be here. And I can see the excitement. Thank you. Hello, hello. Hi, thank you. Thank you for the compliment. So first of all, I would really like to thank everyone for having me here and associating me with the prestigious Airblack Beauty Club. It's a pleasure to be here on the occasion of 30th graduation ceremony. And I've heard a lot about Airblack, and I'm so glad you all are learning your makeup and starting your career with Airblack. And thank you, everyone. So yeah, so I'm so glad that you all are starting your career with Airblack. I'm so honored to be here, and I'm really, really honored to be among all of you talented, incredibly talented makeup artists who are going to set and shape the Indian beauty industry to another level. So congratulations for that, and all the very best for that. And I'm really amazed and amused that Airblack has reached more than 200,000 members in a span of 1 year and has done more than 50,000 live sessions of makeup learning sessions. So, and I'm glad and I'm so happy that you all are a part of it and you all have started your journey and learned your makeup and from Airblack. So, such a pleasure to be among you all here. And I'm really, it's really amazing how Airblack trains over 35,000 of you lovely makeup artists in probably a month over across 500 cities in India. So that is amazing. And I've also come to know that you all have already spent 1 month with Airblack and have done more than 30 makeup looks. So that is amazing. And I really want to congratulate you all for that.
Absolutely. There's a lot of love for you and gratitude in the chat box. But, Reshu, we're all inspired by you. So we would love to know, how did it start? I'm very sure you might be in a phase where you were like super confused. So how did it start?
To be very honest, I've always been very passionate about makeup. I love beauty. I think from my childhood, I used to be glued to my mom's dresser. I used to love makeup. I never thought of being a makeup artist. So right after my graduation, I'm from Delhi, from India. So right after my graduation in Delhi, I moved to Dubai because I joined an airline. So I joined Emirates as a cabin crew. And so I was more fascinated with beauty and meeting people from all across the world. And that's how it kind of gave me encouragement and made me realize what my passion really is. I started freelancing as a makeup artist while I was working with Emirates. Then I started my beauty blog. And even when I used to do makeup without learning makeup, people used to appreciate it. People used to love it because that was my passion. So I think more than anything, I used to put my heart and soul into any work that I used to do, whether I'm doing a makeup on my friend, whether I'm doing it on a client. And yeah, that's how it started. And then I used to create amazing makeup looks. I used to do shoots and put it out there on social media. That time, so Instagram was not there. So I remember putting out my makeup work on Facebook, and it has gone viral. So, and I'm in Dubai now. So I remember that my work was published in one of the leading magazine in Dubai, and they quoted me as makeup magician. So that's how it started. It gave me a lot of motivation and encouragement. It made me realize, yes, I can do it. People are appreciating my work. It's my passion, but I can take it professionally and make my career career in makeup.
Absolutely. And do you feel like, okay, learning makeup professionally and then going out there in today's time is very important?
I think it's very important. First of all, beauty industry is growing. It's one of the biggest industry nowadays. And I remember few years back, I was being interviewed by CNN talking about the beauty industry, how the future is going to be. And now when I look back of what I said that time, it is incredible. Like beauty industry is growing. So you all can actually make your career in makeup there. And especially in India, the population is so much, and the kind of demand for beauty and makeup artist is really high. So you can make your career, you can earn really well in this industry. And if you put your heart and soul into your work, if beauty is your passion, if makeup is your passion, I'm sure you're going to do very well.
Yes, absolutely. So what is the first thing one should do after they graduate from beauty school?
I think work on your portfolio. It's very important. Now you've learned makeup, now you've learned skills. So it's not necessary you're going to be at the best of it at the moment, but you really, really have to work hard, work on your skills, whatever you've learned from your instructors, whatever you've learned, just put it out there on a model, do shoots, create content. And as you do makeup every day, you will probably, if as Kate said earlier, if you're not doing the eye makeup, eyeliner properly today, in few days, if you're putting regular practice, if you're practicing makeup, you're practicing eyeliner, you will be amazing. You will get better at your work in few days. So work on your content right after the school, create your portfolio, and open your Instagram account, your blog, your website, and start putting it out there. And in fact, it's after a few years when you will look back, you will see that you have had an amazing journey and you've improved so much on your work. So it's very important to just be out there and show your work to the world.
Absolutely. So Reshu, what were the troubles that you faced and how did you overcome them?
Trouble, I would say that, I was lucky, probably I was blessed. I didn't have a lot of trouble in this part of the world. I'm in UAE when I started my makeup career, and I was grateful. I feel blessed to have so much of love from everyone when I started posting my work out there. And I even got nominated for Best Asian Blog, Best Makeup Artist couple of times in UAE. But yeah, like trouble was to just because, initially when you're working, when you're creating your work, you don't really earn that much. And you have probably, I'm sure some of you must be working, some of you must be doing something, but some of you must be studying. So managing time was a little bit of problematic for me, like having a job, traveling world. I used to be a crew with Emirates Airline, and I used to be a part-time grooming trainer also with Emirates, and we used to train cabin crew. And so it used to be I used to put a lot of time and effort in working on my passion. So it's very important that you manage your time efficiently. And I think that's the trouble that I faced, to manage my time efficiently and create, not to forget my passion, not to forget what I've learned, and just doing my job. So I used to manage both the things. So it was a little not easy for me, but I managed to do it.
Absolutely. So when did you move to Dubai, and when did you, apply for the job as a cabin crew?
That it was in 2006. I've been in Dubai for more than 15 years now. Right after my college, I joined Emirates. It happened to me very randomly. A friend of mine applied, and I was like, okay, fine, let me just go for 1 year. And that's how, I worked with Emirates for so many years. I was a part-time grooming trainer as well for cabin crew. And I started freelancing as a makeup artist. So I remember, another thing that you really don't know what happens in your career. So while I was working in Emirates, we had a very bad recession in UAE. That's when I did so we were being given the unpaid leave of 3 to 4 months. So that was the time I made use of my unpaid leave, and I did my very first makeup course. So I was like, okay, so this can actually happen in your career. So why not to just work on your passion and think that what you're going to do in future? Like, I'm sure the flying was not something I was looking to do throughout my life. So I really wanted to make my career choice, and I really wanted to work on my passion. So I did my very first makeup course and around that time, that was 2008 probably, a very short-term makeup course. And when I did, my instructor, everybody were like, oh my God, you're so good at your work. This is amazing. So I kind of was very motivated. I'm sure so many of you have learned makeup here, and I'm sure all of you must be getting very motivated by your trainer. They must be motivating you, congratulating you, and telling you to do better. The same happened with me. So that was the time I realized this is something I want to make my career in. So and that's how I used to manage my flying career as well as my makeup career simultaneously. Then I started working with Bollywood celebrities. I worked with one, and with word of mouth. Whenever Divya Khosla Kumar used to come to Dubai, I started working with her very often. Then I worked with Vipasha Basu. I worked with Ileana. I think it's, when you enter the industry, they love your work, they talk about your work. So there is no shortcut. You have to be good at your work and just give your best to whatever you do, I would say. And yeah, so that's how my career was started.
Got it. And Reshu, do you remember your first project, your first makeup?
I think my very first project that I would really want to talk about this was when I was working in Emirates, and I used to freelance as a makeup artist. So I started, as I said, I started doing a lot of celebrities. I started my blog, which was doing very well. So I got this huge project, which was IFA Green Carpet Awards. And me being a freelancer, I was not that well established, because that was the beginning of my career journey as a makeup artist. So having a huge team of makeup artists and then arranging everything while working with them, while having your job, was my turning mode in my career. And so I think I handle IFA Green Carpet, work with all the celebrities. I arranged my makeup team. I arranged all the makeup artists to work with me under as a brand, Reshu Malhotra. So I worked with all the Bollywood, and I got a lot of recognition. My brand was there, my name was right there. I remember coming back from a New York flight, and next morning, early morning, I had to go for this. So yeah, and I did it only because I used to love makeup. I love beauty. So I think whenever you do something of your in the field of what you love, in the field of your passion, you do it well. So yeah, so that was my one of the biggest project, and one of my very first project of makeup, like a huge project.
Absolutely. And Reshu, what is your take on, as a beginner, as a starter, having your professional makeup kit? We're all in this dilemma of, should we have high-end brands? Should we have mid-range brands? So what is your take on it?
See, I would say you should always have a mixture of all the brands. It's not only about the brand. When you're doing makeup, I would say invest. Like if you're making a good makeup kit, if you want to really have a career in beauty industry as a makeup artist, yes, invest in your makeup kit. I would say do not compromise. You can have a mixture of good brands. These drugstore brands. There are so many drugstore brands as well, which are very good, and you can have a mixture of high-end brands. Like as I said, somebody was talking about the MAC. So there are so many good brands, and so it's very important to have a good kit. It would really help you to give your best, because good brushes make a lot of difference when you do makeup with good brushes, and when you're doing makeup with something which is not very nice, you can see the difference. The difference shows, and it comes on the person. You can see the difference in the work that you do. So I would say, since you're starting your career, start with little, and slowly, steadily build up your makeup kit. Do not go and put everything in building up your makeup kit suddenly. Build a little, do some work, and get some money, and then buy more. And that's how slowly, steadily your makeup kit would be built in.
Absolutely. And how can one, one understand the niche that they have? Like, for example, beauty has a lot of scopes, right? You can be a celebrity makeup artist. You can be a bridal makeup artist, you can be into SFX, you can be into special effects. So how does one understand their niche?
Okay, so when you talk about SFX, I'm a special effect makeup artist as well, certified from London School of Beauty. So I did it because, as a makeup artist, I wanted to learn everything. But I learned that I used to love beauty more than special effects or any other kind of makeup. So I felt that beauty is my forte. I love beauty. I love to make people look beautiful on their special day. So I got into brides, started doing brides, and I love doing brides. The kind of fulfillment and contentment it gives is incredible, to make someone feel special and look good and look beautiful, feel special on their most special day of their life. So beauty has been my forte, and I would say that probably once you will do different kind of makeup, you will understand what you like doing. Because if you wouldn't do something that you love doing, probably then you might not be able to give your best. So I even do shoots, makeup. I work with a lot of brands, a lot of brand campaigns, and I do a lot of yeah, like if you come to Dubai, if you go to Dubai Mall, there are a lot of brands that I've worked with, and you will see their pictures and posters all over, and even the billboard. So a lot of work has been done by me. And but yeah, beauty has been a forte. I love doing beauty makeup. I love doing brides and celebrities. So yeah, it's all about finding your forte. So if you have done special effects, if you do shoots, if you do all kind, I mean, if you will try, just try a different thing and find out what you love doing, because only then you'll be able to give your best.
Absolutely. Also, Reshu, what is your take on having, a lot of competition around us, right? Like every third, fourth person now is a makeup artist.
So
How
it's,
you-
yeah, please,
yeah.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, please say what was the
How,
question? Yeah.
yeah, so the question was like, how do you deal with that? I think Kate also said, keep yourself as a competition, but sometimes as a beginner, it can be a little bit intimidating, I would say. So how do you deal with that?
So it happens everywhere. Competition is everywhere. It's not only beauty, makeup. Wherever you go, you will have the competition. But take it positively. Like if do not get intimidated, as Kate also said. Just focus on yourself, because you are not competing with anyone else. You are there. You want to make your career in this field. So if you have chosen this field, so and it's very normal to not be at your best at the moment, because you've just started your career. But slowly, steadily, you will get better. So just focus on yourself, just focus on getting better. Just think that, oh, if I've done this today, tomorrow I should come out better. Tomorrow I will create better content. Tomorrow I will create better look, and I will get better. So don't look at anyone. If you get intimidated, stop looking at people, what people doing. This is what I do, because I'm in UAE. It's a cosmopolitan country. There are makeup artists from all different part of the world. If I start looking at, oh, she's doing that, probably I would be intimidated, and I would feel, no, maybe I'm not doing good. But I feel that I'm doing my best, and I want to give my best out there. So just find out your forte, find out your niche. If you want to do brides, if you want to make your career in bridal makeup artist, I think it's the biggest industry in India. Like it pays you really well. So make your career in it and make work on it. Stop looking at people. In fact, wherever you go, there will be competition. So just get the best out of that. Take everything positively. Don't leave the negative part. Just look at what you can pick up positively from that competition. If you like somebody great doing something, so probably try and do that and make it better. Find out your niche and just work on your own self.
Absolutely. And Reshu, how soon can, a beginner start getting orders for their makeup or hair or nails, like as you mentioned that, keep practicing, build on your portfolio. But how do we promote ourselves out there? Yes, there is Instagram, that is an online mode, but what about offline?
See, word of mouth plays a very important role. Of course, social media is there, but word of mouth, when you do one client, so even if you're not getting paid in the beginning, because nobody gets paid right after the school or whatever you do, you have to create content, you have to get, and even in fact, even you would want, if you have a client, you want your client to look best, you want to give your heart and soul, you want your client to look best. So practice as much as you can, even if you do it on your friends. Put the portfolio, put the pictures out there, and tell people, tell family, tell friends to speak about you. Word of mouth plays such an important role. Imagine doing one client. That one client can bring you 10 clients. If that one person is going out there in a party with your makeup and hair, so 100 people will ask her, where did she do it from? So I think that word of mouth and social media plays a very, very important role. And talk about yourself, tell your family, tell your friends to speak about you.
Absolutely. So, Reshu, when did you get your first big celebrity project? Like, how did it come to you?
I think, as I said, that I was freelancing as a makeup artist, and then I used to put my work on Facebook a lot. as a passionate makeup artist. But on those days, it was not that, oh, I really want to earn something through it, because I had my regular job. I was earning well, but I knew that this is something I'm, after a few years, I might not be working as a crew, and I would want to have my own probably start my own business and have my career journey as a makeup artist. So I used to do shoots on my free time and put out my work there. And that's how I remember being contacted for Ileana D'Souza. She was coming to Dubai for one of the event, and I was being contacted, and people used to love my work, whatever I used to put on social media. So probably her agent must have Googled and found out about different makeup artists and has shown my work to her. She loved it. And that's how I got her an opportunity to work with her. And I worked with her a couple of times later as well. So yeah, I mean, how would people find you if you're not going to put your work out there? So like, you should have your portfolio ready. I remember not even investing in my portfolio from a professional photographer, as in paid photographer. I used to collaborate and do my work, and yeah, so that's how. But they loved my work. My work was shown to her, and she loved it, and that's how I happened to work with her first time.
Right. And Reshu, you've been in the industry for so many years, right? And makeup has changed, like it changes always, right? So how did you keep up with that?
So yeah, I've been in the industry for so long. Makeup keep changing. So I think that you have to be very much updated. Go through what's happening in the world. It's very nice to know what's the trend, what's going on. And earlier, if you'll go back and if you'll see the makeup look that was being created years ago, that was like too much of makeup. Now everybody like minimal look. Everybody likes simple look. So that's a trend, and eyeliner trends keep changing. So stay updated. I'm sure that. At my time, there was no Instagram when I started, but now you all must be there. So learn to know the trends, read, Google about it, the current makeup trend, and you will get to know. And yeah, so just keep yourself updated with what's happening in the world.
Absolutely. That was so rightly said. So Reshu, the questions that I had for you are all done. Now let's open the doors to all our members. Members, if you have any questions, do drop it in the chat box. We will be asking Reshu on your behalf. Go ahead. If there is something that we haven't yet discussed on, definitely feel free to drop your question in the chat box. Let me see all those questions coming in. We will be picking up the relevant ones. Let me know. Yes, Nidhi, how many times, innocence? Please write the full question so I can read it out on your behalf. Okay, nobody has any questions. I think everybody is feeling super shy. Otherwise, I know a lot of talkative members here, but everybody. Okay. Okay, so Amreen is saying, does airbrush work in the same industry?
Does airbrush work in the industry? What does that mean? Yeah, airbrush. I think airbrush is doing very well in India. I've seen a lot of makeup artists doing airbrush makeup. I'm an airbrush makeup expert and certified airbrush makeup artist as well from London Beauty School. So yeah, I mean, it's one of the things that's doing very well in India. So you should obviously learn it and practice it and do it well. And in UAE, airbrush is not, it's not something that people are very excited about, because it used to be very famous, but now not many people are into airbrush makeup artists. That's not very much in demand, basically.
Got it. Manvi is asking, is it important to stay in Mumbai if we have to work with celebrities?
No, I mean, if you are in Mumbai, so of course, I mean, you have a upper hand. You can work with celebrity very easily. You can just register yourself with different agencies and different agents in Mumbai. I think that's how it works, because I've always had a manager in between while working with celebrity. But it's not very important. Like probably if you're in Delhi and if you put your work out there, and if your work is known, if your work is loved by people, if you're doing great work, you can still get work, because I don't think so that it's going to make a lot of difference that you are not in Mumbai.
Right. The next question is from Munira. She's asking, is it different to work in Dubai?
Different in what way? As in, it's a cosmopolitan city, so you have people from all different world. It's not only India, it's not only Indians who are staying here. So in fact, I think it's a good opportunity, and you get a great exposure of working on different skin tone, different textures from different nationality, working with different brands. So in India, you have you it's in India, in fact, it's easy because you have, you know, all Indians most of the time. If you're not working on shoots and all, then you get to work with Indian customers. So I think that's the only difference.
Right. Ritu is asking, as a mathematics teacher and an advanced makeup artist too, how should I manage both these things?
Okay, so obviously, if being a mathematics, you're a teacher, so that's something you should not. You should obviously continue with it, because I'm sure that's going to get you funds to invest in your makeup, and then you can continue. You can work on your in your free time, work on your content, work on your portfolio, and try to get work as a makeup artist. And if you don't want to continue as mathematics teacher, then probably, you know, in future, when you're ready as a makeup artist, when you're established as a makeup artist, then you can leave it and then focus on just one career.
Absolutely. Next question is from Arpita. She's asking, after how many years of work did you find success in the field, or felt that this profession is really worthwhile?
So I started my business as well. I have a beauty studio in UAE. I started in 2014. So I left my job as Emirates crew and trainer, and I've invested my full time in my business, in my beauty business. So I was doing well as earlier, before having my like before investing 100% into 100% into beauty industry. So I think it took me around 4 or 5 years to realize, and I was getting, like, you know, I was with a blog, I got a lot of exposure. And so in after freelancing as a makeup artist for a few years, I realized this is the career I want to, and this is the career where I really want to make investment and make it my 100% my profession. So it took me a few years, maybe 3 to 4 years, to realize that, okay, fine, now this is the high time. I mean, I was already I was already working with Emirates for 7 years, and I freelanced as a makeup artist for 5, 6 years. And then I started my own studio and I left my job. So I must have felt that, yes, I can do it. And it's a big industry. So, and obviously when you're putting your money and making an investment in a country like UAE, you want to give your 100%. So that's the reason I left my job. And I felt this is a career that can give me success.
Absolutely. We have 3 to 4 questions. I'm just going to club them and ask you. So many of our members want to know, how do you contact these agencies or talk with any celebrities manager to get, you know, a gig or to get a project?
So you don't really get to talk to them basically initially. I mean, I would suggest don't even contact them if you haven't created your portfolio. First, work on your portfolio, put it out there. Then probably, you know, once you have your Instagram page or website ready, your work is there. You can contact them on social media, and there could be a possibility of them reaching out to you directly. And yeah, as in that's the only way. And if you're in Mumbai, you can go, but I'm sure because in UAE there are a lot of agencies. So in Mumbai also there must be a lot of agency. Get the contacts, ask people to help you out, and send your portfolio to these agencies and tell them that you're ready to work, and whatever shoots or whatever work they have. In fact, even if they're not paying you initially, just get the brand, get out there, get the work done, get your portfolio made. And I'm sure them, you know, don't run after money right after school. Just work on yourself, work on your content and portfolio, and the money will follow you later.
Absolutely. Also, Reshu, you mentioned that you have worked with so many brands, right? So members are asking, how did you get to work with these brands? Did you approach them on social media? Did they approach you?
With me, because obviously I've been into the industry for so long, so my name has been there, and they've seen my work on social media. So I always keep getting I get contacted from them. I haven't I haven't gone and asked anyone to do it for me. I think it's the word of mouth, and it's the work. If they love your work, they come to you. And yeah, this has been my journey, but there is nothing wrong in reaching out to people, tell them that what you do. And yeah, and brands, if you're talking about the makeup brands, if you're posting content on social media, on your website, tag the brands, tell them, you know, the moment you tag them, the moment you send this story tag them, on post tag them, they get to know you, you know. So probably there could be a beginning of them sending you all the products, and you can start making your own makeup kit. So makeup collaboration, makeup brands plays a very, very important role, because that's going to give you a lot of confidence in your career. And you probably, if you're just if you're creating content and tagging them, then there could be a possibility of them reaching out to you and pay you, and do some campaign with you, and you can create more content. And when the makeup brand posts your content on their page, so that's how, you know, the other people, other agencies, other agents, and other customers, you know, their people are there watching out. So I would say just create amazing content. Do not compromise on the quality. Never ever compromise on the quality. Try to create as good as possible. I mean, never compromise on the quality of the work.
Right, absolutely. So also, Reshu, like just one personal thing I would like to share with you, like the whole talk that I had with you, you're so focused, you're so elegant, you're so, you know, like the attitude that you carry as a makeup artist, that's something very hard to be or to get there, right? With that patience, that elegance. And that is very, very important when you're in the makeup industry, because your attitude matters. Like you can be a great makeup artist or a hairstylist, but again, if your attitude is not that right, work will not come to you, right? So what are some etiquettes that one should have as a makeup artist, hairstylist, or a nail technician?
It's very, very important to be confident. Be very confident of who you are. You don't really need to change yourself for others. So when you believe in yourself, if you've got into this line, you want to make your career into it. So I would say just give your best. You know, when you give out your best, when you create amazing work, so you are confident of your work, and your work should speak for yourself. So that's how, you know, if you're going out in the industry, you're meeting people, you're facing people, your work should speak for you. And when you are confident of your work, nobody can let you down. It's very important to be polite. It's very important to be courteous, and respect. It's very important. When you give respect, you get respect. But yeah, don't ever let anyone look down on you, because you are amazing. And this is, you've just started your career journey, and you can do really well in your career. So I think, and I've been into the hospital with me, I've been into the hospitality for so long. I've been with an airline, I've been a trainer with an airline, that too, an airline with all 300 different nationality. So the kind of exposure you get is very different. I think that has made me who I am today. And I love my work, so I try and give out my best, and I'm very confident of what I do. When I meet people, I know I can give my best to them, and I can really transform her look, and I can really make them look their best. So I think that's a confidence which is there, and it comes with time. So I would say just believe in yourself, and never compromise on the quality. Put out your best work out there, and let the work speak for itself. So yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So thank you so much, Reshu, for that. I think you've taken all the questions from the chat box. I think now it is time to announce that special announcement. So why don't you tell them what we have in store for them?
I've gone through all the portfolios of everyone, and it has been amazing. It's so good to see all of you being so incredibly talented, and there have been few winners that have been selected out of the portfolio. So but please do not lose heart, because you all have done amazing job, and you all are so creative and so talented. But this is just a gesture that a few of the winners will be announced today. And I will do the honors.
Yes, absolutely. So portfolios here at Airblack is like a badge of honor, right? And we've selected one member from each batch, and we will be giving all 4 winners 1,000 worth beauty vouchers. Okay. So Reshu, go with the batch name. Like, for example, we have airbrush, we have nails, we have hair, and we have makeup. So you tell me the batch, and I will share my screen and announce the winner's name.
Okay, so let's talk about the airbrush.
Okay, let me pull that out for all of you. So for the airbrush portfolio, we have none other than Swaroop, who has won this. Can you see my screen, everyone? Let me know. Look at this portfolio. Reshu, what do you think?
It's so beautiful, amazing, very nice.
Wow. And if we scroll below, we can see all her work. Not only that, we can see all the certificates she has unlocked as well. This is amazing. Congratulations, Swaroop. A big, big congratulations. If you're here in today's graduation, do let me know in the chat box as well.
Congratulations, Swaroop. So beautiful.
Awesome. Great. Okay, so who do we have next, Reshu?
Hair.
Okay, let's do hair. I'm going to share my screen. For hair, we have none other than Nikita, who has won this. Look at this portfolio. This is amazing. So congratulations. Yes, Reshu, go ahead.
Amazing. Congratulations, Nikita. You've done such a great job. It's so beautiful. And look at the hair, look at the nails, everything. You're so talented. All the best.
Yes, absolutely. Congratulations, Nikita. You win a 1,000 worth voucher for beauty. It's for beauty vouchers. Okay. Awesome. Who do we have next?
Makeup.
Okay, makeup. Let me pull that out. Wow, what a beautiful portfolio. I hope all of you can see my screen. We have none other than Shravani, who has won this.
I love the cut crease she's done. So beautiful.
Wow, this is amazing. Shravani, big, big congratulations on winning. This is her portfolio. Look at this. This is amazing. Just look at the work.
That's amazing. I love the graphic eyeliner and the nude look. It's so, so pretty, and nail work is also so good.
Yes. And these are all the certificates. Congratulations, Shravani, on winning. Okay, last but not the least, we have for nails. Okay, so I am going to share my screen once more. So the one who has won for nails is Bhavna. Congratulations, Bhavna.
Amazing. So beautiful. You know, I own a beauty studio here. It's a full service beauty salon, and people in Dubai, UAE, they love nails. I love nails.
Yeah.
So I think you've done incredible work. So beautiful.
Awesome. So congratulations to all our 4 winners. We're super, super proud of you. And as Reshu said, don't be disheartened. Let's all take it out to work on our portfolio as well.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Congratulations, everyone.
Yes, awesome. So on that note, thank you so much, Reshu. I think it was wonderful having you here. It was such an honor to have you on the platform today. And thank you so, so much.
Thank you for having me. It was my pleasure indeed to be a part of Airblack and to be here and to chat with all these incredibly talented people. I wish you all the best, and congratulations to each one of you, each one of you, and all the beautiful ladies out here. And I really want to congratulate you. And I'm so glad we are celebrating this milestone together. So thank you, and thank you, Airblack, for having me. And all the best to Airblack for all the futures endeavors, and congratulations once again for the graduation ceremony. I'm sure there are going to be many more to come. So all the best, everyone. Such a pleasure being here. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Reshu. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Awesome. I think that was great. A big, big congratulations to all our 4 winners. And that brings us to the end of today's graduation ceremony. Thank you everyone for joining in. It was lovely having all of you on the call today. And always remember, once a member, always a member, right? I think all of you know about 1 credit per month that all of you will be able to enable, right? Yes, no, maybe, let me know. Yes, pre-graduation mein discuss kiya hoga. Yes, awesome. With that note, thank you all and all the very best for your future ventures. And I would also like to say thank you so much for showering all the love on all your posts. You make us love our jobs, right? Because we get to meet all you lovely members. So thank you so much for all the love. And we will always keep seeing you in our further sessions. Okay, thank you so much. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye. See you. Goodbye. Thank you so much. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye. See you. Goodbye. Thank you so much for joining in. Awesome. Does anybody have any questions? Let me know. Anybody here has any questions? Yes, the expert ID is already shared in the chat box. I think Reshu only shared it, right? Yes. The certificate hard copy, all of you will receive within 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, so don't worry about that. And you will be receiving it in a frame as well. Yes, I'll reshare it as well. Don't worry, just give me a minute. I'm sending you the Instagram link. There you go. Can you see it? I've sent the link, everyone. Okay. Okay. Yes, Banu, you can add all 3 in your portfolio. That's completely fine. Okay. Awesome. On that note, thank you everybody for joining in. Goodbye. See